Hi, I'm Elliott Connie, and welcome to yet another edition of my SFBT Moments. And today, I'm a guy who's typically very excited and high energy and always flying around. But today, I'm even more excited than normal. I'm unusually inspired. I'm unusually motivated. And that is because I'm just coming back. This is my first day back in my office from a trip to London, England, where I was teaching at the brief summer school over there with some of my good buddies, Chris Iveson, Harvey Ratner, and Evan George. And it was such an amazing trip, and I was so inspired, and I was reminded of one very important idea. Now, this idea is so important, and it is motivating me to ask you to make a really big commitment in your practice and in your desire to learn solution-focused brief therapy. But what makes it such a big idea is it's going to require a bit of a shift in the way that you think about everything you learned in your psychotherapy training. It's going to require you to make a shift in the way that our field thinks about psychotherapy and what we do actually in session. And my request for you is to please think of this approach as a craft. Think of the work you're doing as a skill that you have to build. Now, why is that such a big request? Because normally in our field, we teach psychotherapy as a collection of techniques or as a theoretical orientation, and we don't teach it like a skill. And I want you to really think about learning solution-focused brief therapy, or even psychotherapy at large, but solution-focused brief therapy as a skill. This is the art of asking questions, and you have to master that art by really spending time doing deliberate practice, getting really good at asking questions that produce useful responses. That's the only way to really get good at this skill. I can't tell you how many times I've been at a conference and someone would approach me and say, "Hi, Elliot, I really like your book and I really like your work, and I went to one of your workshops in the past, and it was really great, but I'm not going to this one because I've already learned solution-focused brief therapy." But that's because in our field, we teach these approaches as like collecting your technical toolbox. Like we even refer to that, collecting your toolbox, techniques for your toolbox. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to treat this the way a master chef treats cooking, the way a master chef treats their culinary skills. See, a master chef, if they're going to learn how to make French cuisine, they go spend hours upon hours upon hours cooking meals over and over and over again until they can almost do it by feel. They can do it by sound, touch, and taste, no longer following a recipe. And that's really the only way to get really masterful and good at using solution-focused brief therapy. Now, again, I recognize this goes kind of contrarian to the way that we function as a field, but I intend to take that thinking on, because if we're going to master solution-focused brief therapy, if we're going to master what we do as clinicians, then we're going to have to start thinking about what we do as a craft and spend more time building our craft in the exact same way master chefs spend time building their craft. So that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoy all of my videos. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be having more videos come out. And also, if you haven't done it already, join my my mailing list. I've got some really cool stuff coming out, and I often release free trainings and free materials, and I've just got some stuff coming out that I'm really, really excited about. And you can do that at elliotspeaks.com. That's ELLIOTTSPEAKS.com, or simply go to solutionfocusedbrieftherapy.com, put in your email, check it out.